Okay. Part 8, yep. Oh, that's right. I wanted to do something. Hold up. Let's see if I could, And there's not a transparent one that I could find. I guess it should be fine.
Right.
Yo, I don't know who that is because I'm doing something. But hello. Who was that? Knicks halftime, brother. What's up, guys? I didn't mean to do that, but here, okay. Add source. Image, I guess. Oh! Oh! This is how we'll play the game, just like that. All right, get that out of here. Okay, let's play the goddamn game. He's copying my stream. I didn't remember what your stream looked like, if I'm being honest. It's been a really long time. All right, day 32, and I think we're just waiting, doing stuff. What was I? I was at the library. Yeah, it had a whack layout given to you by some guy. What were we doing? Was it math? No. I just clicked on the same goddamn thing. I thought it was gonna be... Yeah. It's not that. Is it social studies? Did we start another book? I don't know if we did. To be honest, I don't even remember what we were trying to do. I think I wanted to go explore something. Airblade. Linguistics 2. Was I trying to level up Tsubasa? Or Kiyoshika? You got the workshop in Biolab? Oh, yeah. We were trying... I think we were trying to get enough... enough juice for one of these. There's the Biolab. Off to the side. I think it was that we were trying to get, but we need, like... We need to up, like, everything. Okay. Time to go do some math. Let's see if anybody has these two math. Science. I guess we could go to Ito. I don't know if the book is better, though. Guess we'll try that. Mathematical happiness and theory. An individual who repeatedly conducts acts of betrayal to monopolize the benefits will most likely find themselves in ruin after everything is said and done. This isn't a matter of ethics and morality, but a mathematical fact founded on game theory simulations. Damn, MatPat! If you are reading this and wish to live happily within a group, leading them to a happy ending, you must never sully your hands with betrayal. The only thing waiting for you is loneliness and ruin. Don't sully your hands with betrayal. I'll keep those words in mind. Yeah! Math, level 2! Okay, I guess we could do... another book? It was math, social studies, and gym, right? I'm pretty sure it was. Okay, I'll try reading this book. Tokyo Residential Complex Languages. The official language of the Tokyo Residential Complex is Japanese, and there are not many who speak other languages. There are some eccentrics who learn English and French as a hobby. The number of people who could speak a foreign language is probably less than 0.1% of the population. The Tokyo Residential Complex is a crucial sphere built on just one language. But the world was not always like this. Crossing national borders would often mean the inability to communicate. There was also a mix of people who spoke different languages, even within the same country. People would work hard learning foreign languages at school or through courses in order to be able to interact with people from foreign cultures. People who speak a completely different language? That's hard to believe. Finishing a book gives you a big buff. Yeah, I know it does. I guess, like, I didn't want to finish it because we're just trying to get everything to level 2 right now.
You never know when the... Well, then.
Another day gone. They've been going faster lately. Not that I'm complaining. I want to get to day 100 and get out of here as soon as I can. But when I get home, I'll be able to clear up the Katawa Nozomi thing once and for all, right? Anyway, I'm going to bed. So ended my 32nd day at Last Defense Academy. I almost said 30-tuned.
Hey, Taki,
What's up?
did you get any chocolate today?
Huh? Chocolate?
You know,
Did
it
you
is
say
Valentine's
chocolate?
Day after all.
Oh, that's today? It totally slipped my mind. Anyway, I don't think I got any. How about you? Did you give anyone some?
No, of course not. It's against the rules to bring your own snacks to school.
Then why are you asking?
Then why'd you ask?
Oh, there we go.
Sorry. I guess I wasn't thinking.
It's not such a rare thing for boys and girls to be friends when they're little. But as they get older, they tend to start noticing differences between each other more and more and end up drifting apart. That's not how it was with me and Katawa. We remained close all through elementary school and junior high. Of course, that doesn't mean our relationship didn't change a little. I used to think of her as just one of the family, but after puberty hit, yeah, I was aware of the differences between us, alright. Even then, there was one thing that didn't change. Katawa and I were always together.
So, I tried making Valentine's chocolate myself this year. I got
Aww.
my card and handed it over before I went to school.
Huh?
She accepted it, but I don't know if she'll actually try any. She left the box on the kitchen table when she left for work, too.
Oh! It was for your mom. That's pretty cool, though. Going through all the trouble of making it from scratch to show her how much you care?
Well, technically, it wasn't just for her. Here.
Bruh.
For me.
We might not be allowed to do it at school, but we're on our way home now, so...
Doesn't that mean she had it in there against the rules?
Thanks.
I worked hard on it, you know? You'd better take the time to really appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. I have to get you something nice in return.
No, that's okay. If you want to give me something, promise me you'll show me the stars someday. Preferably through an astronomical telescope.
An astro what?
It's an instrument you use to see things that are far away. I read about it in one of those old books in the library. I'd love to use one to look up at the night sky one day. That'd be so cool.
Stars? Here, in the complex? You know that's impossible.
I can dream, can I? Honestly, Tacky, you've got no imagination.
Come on, Tacky.
Shut up.
Bruh's not catching the hint. She wants that tacky dacky, you know?
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 33rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable.
Tacky want
to
boing
pave the way
boing.
for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your life.
It's no surprise I dream about Katawa again. The way she's been on my mind so much lately. It really brings home how alike she and Nozomi are, though. No, alike isn't the word for it. They're exactly the same. That parallel universe theory is starting to look more and more attractive. But if Nozomi is an alternate version of Katawa, what's she doing here? Is it just a coincidence that I happen to know the other her? Thinking about this isn't going to get me anywhere. I should head over to the cafeteria for breakfast. Breakfast! All right! Woohoo! Bacon and eggs, dear. There you are. Morning, Takumi. Looks like we made it through another day without an attack, huh? Still, not knowing when the enemy will attack next is pretty stressful in its own way. Sometimes I feel nervous. Sometimes I feel so nervous I could just... Try not to overthink it. Whenever the next attack comes, we'll deal with it just like we always have. I hope so. Huh? Whoa, what are they doing here? Pop those eyes back in your head, peasant. You look like a middle-aged hotel manager who just got caught peeping on his guests. Sir Takumi, surely you'd never do such a thing. That cracking in the walls last night, was that you? I know not what you think you saw, but I assure you you're mistaken. I was simply messing around with my sword and, well, perhaps I got carried away. Oh, I'm actually curious now. For the record, we're not here to patch things up with you guys. We're just answering the call. What does that mean? I asked them to come. There's something I want you to hear, all of you. What's so important that we all needed to be here? Shoma was acting strangely yesterday. He tried to brush it off, but I pressed him on it. And he finally told me what was bothering him. Shoma had another dream, one that unearthed a repressed memory. Another one? Is it true, Shoma? Did you remember something? Well, I thought we agreed Mr. Genzaki's dreams were nothing to worry about. He even said so himself. Well, it was easy enough to dismiss the first time as a fluke, but now it's happening again. Shoma has more to say. Bruh, skip talking to everyone else? Bruh, I mean, I guess I should have. But like most of the time, it's like either what they just said, or it's like, I wonder what Shoma has to say. Wow, that Shoma is really saying something. Oh, wow, I can't believe Shoma had another dream. Wow, are we going to listen to this guy? Like, that's like what all of them are. I'm trying to stream here. He wants everyone to hear it, so we're all on equal ground and we won't fight about it later. That's his excuse for wasting our time? I'm sorry, but I don't want to feel like I'm keeping this from anyone. Keeping secrets always leads to conflict sooner or later. It's worse than Danganronpa for sure. Well, also, the thing was in Danganronpa, people died off, so, like, the people actually did have something to say rather than, like, just repeating or, like, saying what they said in a different way. Like, I'm sure if I talked to, I forgot her name, Samurai Girl, she would just be like, I swear, it's not what you think. I was just playing with my sword or something, you know. And I hate conflict more than I hate eating 3 square meals a day. He didn't want to hear about the holy Jumanji sword. There's a reason why it's called holy. Yeah, I could tell. Isn't 3 square meals a day meant to be a good thing, though? So was your dream before actually not a dream? It really did happen? Usually, when you wake up from a dream, you could tell right away that it was a dream. Memories aren't like that. I mean, both are images in our minds, but there's a clear difference between the two. I'm sure you could tell the differences between dreams and memories, and I can too. That's why I can say with certainty that this was a memory. You guys mind filling us in on the lore here? Just shut up and listen. We don't get it either. What have you remembered so far, Shoma? Maybe we should go over that again. Last time you said you were hooked to some freaky machine in a weird hospital. What was it called again? Kamakura? Lady Nozomi. Why am I talking like it? Lady Nozomi, is something the matter? Oh, it's nothing. And those machines are the same ones that got us here, right? The ones that we can't get working? Yes, I think that covers everything from my last memory. We still haven't figured out what those machines are for, or why they were both at the hospital and here at the school. Did you remember something that could help with that? Yes, I think what I remembered this time might explain a lot of it. This time, I remember why I was put in those machines at Kamakura General Hospital.
It was some kind of experiment. The hospital was conducting research into something, and I was a research subject.
What is it they were researching?
And that part's still a little fuzzy. I don't think I can remember it just yet. But I remember somebody in a white coat looking at me from outside the machine.
Istvan? Sheesh!
They said something. Something about my blood.
VF blood! Holy shit!
Blood.
I couldn't hear very well because of the glass in the way. But it sounded like they said there was something special about my blood.
Special blood? Think it's got something to do with hemoanima? But hemoanima comes from the infusers. Our blood isn't just the medium it uses to manifest. Our blood's just the medium it uses to manifest. It shouldn't matter whether someone's blood is special or not, should it? So your blood's different from regular people's, Shoma. Have you got a crazy high midichlorian count or something? Midichlorian, that's how you pronounce that. I don't know about that, but it seems like it's different anyway. How can you not know? It's your own body we're talking about. Like I said, the memory's still a little fuzzy, and I was barely awake at the time anyway. There was one other thing, right, Shoma? Yes, I did remember something else.
The hospital had more than one of those machines. I wasn't the only one who'd been put in one. It was all of you, too.
Huh?
What?
Oh wait, why did it just stop talking? You were all in those machines at Kamakura General Hospital, just like me.
We must have all been research subjects for the same experiment. We all have the same special kind of blood.
Dude, what are you talking about? Us in those machines? That includes our group too. Yes, it wasn't clear for me to see all the machines, but I'm pretty sure everyone who's here now was also there. You're crazy, man. The first time I saw you, any of you, was when I woke up here in the academy. You're saying we all met before and forgot about it? In my memory, you all had your eyes closed. I think you were unconscious. Except in that picture, everybody had their eyes opened. I was just barely awake, though. Maybe that's why I was able to remember it. But there's no doubt in my mind that all of this is true. We were all put in those machines at the hospital. We were all part of an experiment there, sometime before we came to the school. But I've never heard of Kamakura General Hospital. How could I have checked into it? Same here. I never go to the hospital. I don't have money to spare on medical bills. And my robust health is second only to my dedication to my dear sister. You didn't have to bring me into this. See? It just don't add up. We couldn't have been there. Wait. What if it was after the invaders attacked the complex when our powers first awakened? As soon as I defeated the enemy in my neighborhood, I started to feel dizzy. Before I knew it, I'd blacked out. I'm guessing the same happened to all of you? When I came to, I was at the academy, with no idea how I got there. Naturally, I assumed we were all brought here immediately after we passed out. But what if that's not the case? We may have spent weeks or even months in that hospital first, and the gap in our memory would mean we'd be none the wiser. Hey, yeah! That kind of twist happens in killing games all the time! It's possible, though, don't you think? If we accept Shoma's memories as true, then it's the only explanation. So then, what did they do to us when we were in there? Some kind of research, right? Special blood. Maybe it's related to the hemoanima after all. I think so too. That's the only thing we all have in common. And oh my god, enough already! Kurara's shrill voice shattered the contemplative mood that had settled over us. You interrupted our training for this? To hear this piece of trash talk about his ridiculous fantasies? Who the hell cares about any of that? But this could be an important clue. We might be able to find out more about hemoanima. But Shoma didn't remember any important details. If we can't use this information, what's the point in worrying about it? Why are you even lending his ravings and credence in the first place? It's obviously nothing but a bunch of lame-brained hogwash. Consider this. Would understanding hemoanima better give us any practical advantage against the invaders? We understand it well enough to use it. Should we not just concentrate on defending the school? This is not the time to get sidetracked and waste our energy on unimportant details. Unimportant? We're never going to learn the whole truth of what's going on here. We've made our peace with that. Now that we've been given this mission, we have no choice but to do it. There's no other option. So how about you all shut up and start pulling your weight like the rest of us? Nico didn't tell us everything, but he did at least explain why he couldn't. A lot of the details about the war are just too important. If he told us and they were somehow leaked to the enemy, it would ruin everything. Even if being kept in the dark is frustrating, we've accepted that it's for the greater good. We've decided to give our all to win this war and worry about the details later. In other words, we have the capacity to show perspective and determination. Are those completely alien concepts to you, maggots? I mean, look at you, coming up with weird stories and theories about stuff that does not matter. You've been given a mission, why can't you just do it? Well, you little cockroach, I'm talking to you. Huh? First you refuse to fight, then you muddy the matters further with this nonsense. I'm getting tired of it. Just looking at you makes me want to vomit. That face was crazy. I'm sorry. I never meant to cause all this trouble. You're probably right. It's all just a fantasy. My brain's always been just as powerful as a pond scum, and now it's finally breaking down and making me lose touch with reality. My sincere apologies for all the trouble I've caused. I won't do it again. I won't say another word. I'll just spend the rest of the 100 days in the corner, standing out as little as possible. I'll start right now. Shoma began backing away, but Kurara stepped into his path to block him, I guess. That self-deprecating act isn't going to cut it this time. You need to be made an example of. What are you talking about, Kurara? Don't try to stop me, Nozomi. This bug needs squishing, and I'm the one who's going to do it. This so-called defense unit is full of wishy-washy work-shy nitwits, and he's the worst out of all of them. His very existence is an insult to everything we stand for. I've had enough of it. What's happened to her? Kurara's always been mean, but she's totally blowing her stack now. If you really want to make up for what you've done, you should just disappear. But I... And I don't mean hiding away in your room either. I want you out of this academy! Do you understand? I don't care where you go, but I don't want you here. Well, the thing about that is... Zip it! No excuses! Just go! Leave! Move out! Mosey! Shuffle off! Scram! Depart! Disappear! Get out! Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out! Hey, leave him alone, you... Gaku stepped in and grabbed Kurara's shoulder in an attempt to hold her back. None of us were prepared for what happened next.
Get your filthy hands off me!
Damn, Bakun! Whoa, that was awesome! Combo! Such magnificent boxing technique! Nothing can withstand those fists of fury. She can box? And Oh Suzuki... That's how you... Wait, was it Oh Suzuki? It was Oh Suzuki, right? And Oh Suzuki receives education in everything we need to enforce our... will on society. Political, financial, physical, we can handle any conflict and come out on top. I'm a member of the upper echelons for a reason, P-Brain. My family has sculpted me into an absolute freaking paragon of refinement and excellence. And even if any upstart peasants dare defile my personal space, there will be consequences. Damn it! You'll get yours when the revolution comes. Sorry, man. Wish I could help, but you know how it is. I don't hit girls, no matter how much they deserve it. Stop it, Kurara. Please, that's enough. So I'm guessing you didn't have anything else to tell us. Maybe we should get going. Yeah, maybe you should. What a vexing way to start the morning. Let us return to our training, friends. Come, Lady Kurara. My wrath must be appeased. It's not that I don't appreciate you trying, but I think it's best that we drop this for now. I'll try to convince them, but it's going to take time. Anyway, I'm sorry that it came to this. I really am. Nozomi gave us an apologetic glance and went to join her friends. Even after the team from the second campus has left, none of us could settle down. If anything, we only got more heated. I'm sorry, Shoma. I never thought it would blow up like this. No, it's my fault. The other team already doesn't like us, and now I've made it worse by annoying them with my nonsensical stories. I'm so useless, so stupid, so lacking in any kind of social awareness. You'd all have been better off if I'd never been born. Well said. Brother Dearest, don't agree with him. That tomato lady really went ham on you, huh? She made you look like gutter trash. Gutter trash. She hit me! That psycho actually hit me! Even my dad doesn't hit me. I mean, how could he? I've never met the guy. Is that a good thing? Those guys are really pissing me off now. Ain't no way we're gonna make things work with them. The way I see it, there's only one way to resolve our differences. It starts with a K, ends with an Illing game, and is totally still a genre with untapped potential. Terumi, just give it a rest, alright? I'm sorry. If I was better at handling human relationships, this would have never happened. The mood here just keeps getting worse and worse. Gloom descended on the cafeteria. We gradually filed out and made our way back to our rooms, our hearts heavier than they had been in a long time. I was hoping for brow. I'm exhausted already. There's still plenty of the day left. I should try to make the most of it. The invaders might attack at any time. I've got to be ready for when they do. Brow. You still can't hang out with any of the other students. And the gym's off limits, fuck! I need to pump some iron. Oh, I didn't want to do math. I wanted to do social studies. Finish this books, yeah? Observation by 10. Pog. Wow, still more time. Everybody's just on the 3rd floor. Oh, except for Takamaru. I love fucking reading books and shit. I'll try reading this book. Everything there is to know about the Tokyo Residential Complex. The Tokyo Residential Complex is a fortress within an all-weather dome. Its size is roughly 390 square miles. It is mankind's sole residential area based on the 23 wards of the old world city of Tokyo. Some 500,000 people live peacefully under a roof that shields the sky. On the surface, society operates under a capitalism that encourages the free market, but the wealth gap is rather small and in practice is closer to communism. The Tokyo Residential Complex's governing body is the Tokyo Residential Complex Administration, or the TRCA, whose members inherit their positions. The predecessors of the Tokyo Residential Complex, Redacted, was completed around Redacted years ago. The sponsor of the construction plan was Redacted. Redacted, who was Redacted at the time, set up the Redaction Project to protect mankind from Redacted. Together with their sworn friends Redacted and Redacted, they redacted a coup d'etat. Redacted. Most of this has been censored. It's practically unreadable now. Wait, was that just like the world of Danganronpa that they were talking about?
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Damn, that was just Danganronpa lore. I think. It sounded kind of familiar. There weren't any enemy attacks today. I'm more worried about the state of things inside the school. Even if becoming one big team is too much to ask, I hope we can at least get by without any more infighting. Before long, I drifted off into a dreamless sleep. It was a welcome release from all the problems plaguing my mind. Wow. Welcome to your 34th day of... Damn, he's in the massage chair!
Rise and shine! Get ready for your 34th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day. Be ready to give your life.
Give your lives! Okay, time to check out the cafeteria. I wonder how everyone's doing today. Darumi! Hey, Takumi! Beautiful morning, isn't it? Perfect day for us to start murdering each other, am I right? It's like everything we've worked to build up is about to crash and burn. I'm so hyped! Crashing and burning, yeah. That's a pretty good description of how it feels right now. Wow, 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 wow. Sure enough, it's just our old original group here. Not that I'd expect to see the others after what happened yesterday. I knew it was a good idea to smother my rice with ketchup and mayonnaise. It gives such a greasy texture. Chocolate-covered bananas and fried shrimp make a great combination, too. The sweet and spicy flavors are in constant competition. At least those two are happy. Gee, it sure is boring around here. I can't believe I haven't woken up with a severed head in my bed yet. Sigh. I just wasn't made for these peaceful times. Maybe I'll cut up my own head off just for something to do. And Darumi is the same as ever. No use waiting around hoping Nozomi will show up. I might as well just eat and get going. I ate a hasty breakfast and headed back to my room, not stopping to talk to anyone longer than I had to. As much as this rift between our two groups bothers me, it's also been a while since the last attack. There's bound to be another one soon. I should make sure I'm fully prepared just in case. Just making sure, yeah. Okay. I'm still in the middle of this book. Maybe I'll read it to the end. That's it? Well, I still need another point in social studies, but I guess I could start the other book. We'll just read books until we're done with them, right? Enhancing the body through medicine. There are many types of performance-enhancing drugs. Steroids that increase muscle mass, stimulants that heighten the mind, blood-producing medicines that increase the number of red blood cells. Most sports ban the use of such substances. Engaging in competition while using such drugs goes against the principles of fair play. Basically talking about doping, right? May not be fair, but I get why people are tempted to do it too. There are times when you have to do whatever it takes to win. That was a short book compared to the other ones.
Soldiers, it's time to hit the. You never. Well then.
It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the enemy invaders might attack. Oops, Another day with no fighting, either inside the school or out. But we haven't made any real progress either. Everyone's still just on edge as before. The invaders do attack when we're like this. Will we be able to fight them off? Somehow I don't think so. Nozomi said to give it more time. I hate sitting around doing nothing though. I guess we should have expected this. Feeling frustrated and powerless, I laid down and allowed myself to fall into a light, fitful sleep. Let me guess what your 35th day!
Get ready for your 35th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
I was pretty close. It was pretty close. I almost had what the enunciation was going to be like.
Prepare to spend another day. Be ready to give your lot.
I had the beat of it because he went 35th and I went 35th. I doubt there had been any new developments, but I should probably head to the cafeteria anyway. I was close, Justin. I was close. I was really close. I almost had it. Oh, Takumi. I'm sorry. I don't have time to talk. I have to go meet Kurata and the others for our morning training. I didn't mean to skip all that. Nozomi left before I could say another word. Oh man, isn't there any way I can make this right? Looks like today isn't any better than yesterday. If anything, I'd say our team is starting to fall apart. The others know how to work as a team, I'll give them that. I know I'm not one to talk. I wasn't here yesterday either. I was up late in the workshop and ended up oversleeping. What about Shoma? How's he doing? Has anyone seen him since the incident? So far as I can tell, he's been holed up in his room the whole time. I figured as much. Oh, I figured as much. What's with Aito, though? It looks like there's something on his mind. Hey, Aito, is everything okay? Do you still feel bad about what happened with Shoma and Kurata? Well, of course I do. That's not the only thing that's bothering me. I've been thinking more about what we discussed before, and we need to talk about parallel universes. I've been looking into it in more detail, mostly by reading any relevant information the library has on the subject. The more I learn, the more I think about it. I feel like that it's a more plausible explanation than we gave it credit for. Nozomi and your childhood friend really could be the same person, just from different universes. You're serious about this? You think Nozomi somehow crossed over from another reality? Actually, no. I don't think it's Nozomi who crossed over. You mean, I'm the one who's from another dimension? Not just you, but all of us. Remember how we lost consciousness after our first fight in the Tokyo residential complex? Right before that, I felt strange. It wasn't just exhaustion or a regular dizzy spell. It was more like the world was warping around me. I'd never experienced anything like it before. Yeah, I felt something weird too. Kind of like my body was being dragged somewhere. Isn't it possible that what we felt then was the sensation of crossing over into an alternate reality? What, we all just fell into another world out of nowhere? That's kind of a stretch. Slow down, guys. I have no idea what either of you are talking about. Where's all this parallel universe stuff coming from? It's just a theory we've been working on. It probably sounds pretty crazy, huh? Not at all. I actually think that too. I just never said anything until now because I thought no one would take me seriously. Huh? Really? I mean, no matter how hard you look at it, this school and the area around it are way too removed from anything we saw in the TRC. And when Shoma told us about the hospital and the weird machines, I thought maybe that could be the reason why.
What if that's what the weird machines we got put inside were for? What if they're how we were sent from our world to this one?
Those machines sent us here. Yeah, maybe they're teleporters or miniature wormhole generators or something. Stuff like that happens all the time in superhero movies. We could be like just the next world over in the multiverse. But those are just stories. That kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. I trailed off before I could say it. After all, what even was real anymore? Nothing about us being here was normal. The distinction between fantasy and reality was nowhere near as clear as it used to be. If this is a parallel world, though, that makes getting home even more difficult. We can't do it on our own, that's for sure. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens when we get to day 100. That's only if our parallel universe theory is correct. We should keep an open mind. I'll see if I can come up with anything else. Thanks. I'll leave it to you then. Okay, but I'm pretty much convinced now. Multiverse all the way. I love her little ah! It's so cute. Tsubasa was getting weirdly enthusiastic about this. I tried not to say anything to encourage her. After I'd finished eating breakfast, I just added eating in there, I went back to my room. Parallel universes. Here we are again. No matter how much I try to dismiss it, the idea keeps coming back. All of us blacking out, the gap in our memories, the strange machines. It all supports that theory, I guess. I feel like it's not the whole story, or maybe I just don't want to accept that it's true. Now what should I do for the rest of the day? Gotta be ready for the next attack whenever that may be. I'm going to the motherfucking library. I wonder what World Death is. I think she said that before. Time to learn about getting ripped. I didn't get the gym either. Oh, someone's at the door. I wonder what they want. I casually walked over to the door and opened it. Standing on the other side was probably the last person I expected to see. What do you think World Death is? Junko. Despair. I don't know. Sorry for disturbing you. Huh? Oh no, it's... Suddenly face to face with Nozomi, I completely froze up. She must have picked up on how awkward I was feeling and got straight to business. I need you to come with me. There's an altercation in the cafeteria. An altercation? Oh no, are they fighting again? What's it about this time? I don't know. One minute everything was fine, then the next everyone was yelling at each other. It's probably nothing too important, but with how tense things are right now, it got out of hand really fast. I don't think I could stop them on my own. All right, in that case, we'd better hurry. Thank you. Come on. Without another word, Nozomi and I headed to the cafeteria. The moment we opened the door, we were assaulted with a wall of noise. You're all as insolent as you are incompetent. If you were government officials, I'd be rallying for your immediate impeachment, resignation, and execution! Good thing we're not government officials then. Your anger is completely justified, Lady Kurata. To heartlessly steal away the fruits of your labor is unforgivable. In the face of such malfeasance, even the Holy Jumanji Sword trembles with outrage. Ew, too much information, Kiyoshika. Keep your shenanigans with your vibrating sword to yourself. Hey, I am on your side, and just so everyone knows, these allegations of vibrating shenanigans are entirely false. Okay, so what is everyone fighting about? Aren't you guys overreacting? This isn't that big of a deal, is it? I don't know about that, sweetie. Emotional responses are very subjective, you know. Like maybe if your whole family got tortured to death, you'd be real cut up about it, but I wouldn't feel a thing. Why has everything got to be about death and torture with you? You're trying to shock us, it ain't working. What's up, guys? What's going on? Takumi, I'm sorry. I tried calming things down, but I couldn't stop them. I hate to admit it, but with my condition, I'm not very good in situations like these. Yeah, back to your sickbed, invalid. Wait, back to your sickbed, invalid. And Takumi, now that you're here, you can make yourself useful. I want you to bear witness. Bear witness to what? I'm going to expose the criminal hiding in your ranks and meet our sweet, merciless judgment. Criminal? Wait, what do you mean by merciless? Look, I don't know what happened here, but I'm sure if we all take a minute to calm down... Oh, I'm perfectly calm. My pulse is at a steady 65 BPM. So when I say whoever took my treasure from me will pay, you know it's not gonna be just an emotional outburst. It's a promise. In the name of the Osuzukis, I'll have my revenge! Alright, now this seems like a good moment. Hey, this has nothing to do with me. I don't know nothing about nothing. All this yelling is making me feel nauseous, and I can't do anything to stop them. I feel so pathetic. I'm sorry, Takumi. What a racket. I'd wish they'd give it a rest already. What should we do? There's gotta be some way we could help. Yeah, boy! The killings are finally gonna get started! What is she so mad about? This is going way too far. I don't hate girls, so if Kurata starts going crazy again, I'm not gonna be able to step in. You'd better ask Kurata what's going on, then maybe we could calm her down. Ask Kurata to explain what's going on. It's best you hear it straight from her. So, these guys had kind of some stuff to say, but these guys, watch, it's gonna be like, I don't have a vibrating sword. The Holy Jumanji sword would never vibrate. Oh, never mind. Yeah, she just literally said the same line. Can you go back a few steps, maybe? What's all this about a treasure being stolen? Fine. It pains me to relive this tragedy all over again, but I suppose you have the right to know. Somebody here, some wolf in sheep's clothing, ate all the curry I made last night. Huh? I put my heart and soul into it, taking great pains to get the consistency exactly right. Then I put it in the refrigerator overnight, tucked up, tight, and safe from danger, or so I thought. Some miscreant gobbled up every last spoonful as if it were just some low-class slop. This is unacceptable. How's flaying sound for an execution method? Once you find the culprit, I'll peel him like a grape. I like it. Let's go with that. You're going to flay someone alive for eating your curry? You have to understand, Kurata really likes curry. Like, really, really. You could say Faraday's a constant worth of realies. You could say a Faraday's constant worth of realies, and it wouldn't be enough. And this batch didn't come out of the Rachinomatic either. She wanted to make it by hand, using her traditional family recipe. Gaku definitely ate that shit. Osuzuki curry is a dish that depends on precise heat management. Let it get too hot or too cold, and the flavor completely falls apart. I have to supervise it constantly from start to finish with the same care you use around a newborn babe. Why are you singling him out? Do you just hate poor people? No, I know what's going on here. Each batch is as precious to me as if it were my own child, and now some low-down thief has taken it away from me. Snatching a child away in the dead of night, truly a despicable crime. Weren't you always planning on eating this child, though? This is stupid. All over a little curry? I'm out of here. Shoryuken! There's the galactic bazooka and the crowd goes wild! Is that what the attack's called? Damn it! That's the second time you've got the jump on me! Let that be a warning to you. Nobody's allowed to leave until the culprit is found and receives their punishment! But you're not actually going to execute them, are you? Absolutely! It's just a shame they'll be able to come back afterwards. In that case, how about we really focus on making it hurt? It'll make for a better punishment that way. We could, I don't know, chop them into little pieces and serve them up in a new batch of curry. Enough with the gore! You're not impressing anyone. Wait a minute. You're talking about execution pretty casually, but you're not planning on using your Hemo Anima, are you? What else? Enemies of the Osuzuki family deserve the same treatment as the enemies of humanity we've sworn to exterminate. But Kurata, you're really not kidding, are you? You're going to use your full power on one of us over a little curry? Well, don't go thinking we'll take that laying down. We're pretty strong too, you know. Great idea. Let's make it a Hemo Anima Battle Royale. I'll go grab our infusers. Guys, stop it. This isn't right. Right when we were on the verge of descending into an all-out brawl, somebody on the edge of the group raised their hand. Excuse me for interrupting, but it was me. I'm the culprit. I'm sorry. Really, really sorry. Uh-oh. Same thing. I think we just found our secret ingredient for the next batch of curry. Did I hear that right? Did that little cockroach just confess? Please, no. We shouldn't be using Hemo Anima on each other. Nope. What's Shoma thinking? Has he completely lost his mind? Did Shoma just say what I think he did? Come on! Hemo Anima Battle Royale! Let's do it! Oh, and we can start whenever. Is Shoma gonna be alright? People around here sure do get passionate about food, but at least it makes for a good show. Shoma, why? I need to keep it together. Why'd she have to hit me? I'm not even the guilty party here. I just have the rottenest luck in the world. Shoma, what did you just mean now? Just what I said. It was me. I ate the curry Kurata left in the refrigerator. What? I'm guilty. You can do whatever you want with me. Flame me, slice me up, use your Hemo Anima on me. I won't complain. I'm just a burden on the school with absolutely no redeeming features after all. Shoma, are you serious? Of course. Why would I lie? Anyway, you found the culprit now, so you guys can stop fighting. I see. Kurata took a series of slow, deliberate steps towards Shoma. How was it? You ate it, right? How did it taste? It was delicious. That's all? I might have forgiven you if you had something more interesting to say. All right, let's get on with the flaying. Go ahead. Feel free to turn me into curry, too. At least I can finally be useful by providing nourishment for everyone. But why would you want... Very well. If you're resigned to your fate, there's no use in wasting time. My sublime Hemo Anima will be the last thing you ever see. Kurata, no. Think about what you're saying. Hemo Anima was created to protect life, not destroy it. We shouldn't be using it on each other. All right, Miss Goody Two-Shoes, I get your point. How about we make it a one-on-one mock battle? That's fair, right? Mock battle? The maggot and I will duel each other. No holds barred. He can defend himself or fight back however he wants. You can't accuse me of being unfair or unnecessarily cruel now. It's just a friendly little training exercise between squad members. Verily, that sounds like a reasonable way to resolve things. But... Step forward, maggot! I want to finish this and get on with my day. But I can't. Shoma doesn't know how to use Hemoanima. It wouldn't be a fair fight. He's a member of the Special Defense Unit, isn't he? If he hasn't taken the time to learn how to fight, it's his own fault. Unless you're offering to take his place. Heck, why don't you all get in on the action? I'll slice you up and serve you to the invaders with fava beans and a nice shanty? Shanty? Like... You and what army? I think it's time you paid for being such a stuck-up jerk. Look at you, breathing heavy with that fiery look in your eyes. You're making me want to jump in and tear things up, too.
Hey!
Back off, pretty boy. You'll have to get through me first. Zounds. What zounds? You'll not threaten my comrades, sir. I swear on my sword, justice will be done. Looks like both groups are going to wipe each other out after all. Now that not that I'll get involved either way. Brother dearest, stop making it worse. Please, everyone. I'm sure we could resolve this peacefully. Peace was never an option. All that's left is to allow our destructive impulses to free reign. It's happening! It's finally happening! Viva killing! This is bad. At this rate, there'll be no holding them back. If we start lashing out at each other, everything will fall apart. Any sense of order we've built will collapse into complete madness. No. This war has always been nothing but madness. I'm starting to think we all must be a little crazy too. Between the invaders, our Hemoanima powers, and all the way too convenient technology around here, our sense of what's real or normal has already become completely warped. If we lose our last semblance of sanity now, I don't think we can come back from that. Please, we shouldn't.
All of you, knock it off right now!
I hadn't meant to yell that out, but at least I had everyone's attention. Now that I'd started, I couldn't stop. The words came spilling out one after another. I know you've all got your issues with each other, but we can't start fighting among ourselves. That would be letting the enemy win. If somebody has to fight to resolve this, let's stick with the one-on-one duel. Just Kurata and Shoma. But Shoma can't fight.
Hey!
I'm not suggesting we throw him in right away. I'd like some time to get him ready. To get him to a point where he can fight. Sir Shoma is the one at fault here. You're in no position to make demands on his behalf. No, that's fine with me. It is? How much time do you want? Teaching Shoma to fight won't be easy. Then again, a time limit could help motivate him. This is such a pressing matter. You shouldn't expect too much. Perhaps 2 or 3 days at most. 8. I'll wait 8 days. Are you sure, Lady Kurata? Even weekly manga series don't make their readers wait that long for the next part of the story. 8 is the Osazuki's lucky number. It never steers us wrong in business or in life. But that's the maximum, okay? If there's an enemy attack before then, I win by default. No questions asked. Understand? All right. I can live with that. And another thing. This isn't just between me and Shoma. It's a battle for supremacy among our 2 teams. Let's make it more interesting. Winning side can order the losers to do anything they want. No questions asked. Wait, when you say anything, I mean anything. Those are my terms. Take it or leave it. So that's what she's aiming for. If I want the extra time, I've got no choice but to accept. Then it's decided. Kiyoshika and they've got 8 days. When's their time limit? Oro? Today is the day 35, so 8 days away is 5, 3, carry the 1. Day 43. I was just going to say that. There's nothing wrong with my math skills. Addition is not my forte, that's all. Well, my little dung beetles, it looks like your fate will be in my hands very soon. I cannot wait to have you beneath my heel where you belong. Her portraits are pretty funny. Kurata stormed away, her piercing, high-pitched laugh echoing down the halls long after she left. Hey, get back here! I didn't agree to any of this! Anything we want, huh? I have so many ideas already. Confound it all! If it weren't for the addition, I'd make a fine mathematician, I assure you! Yagamo and Kiyoshika followed soon after, but Nozomi stayed a little longer. Are you sure about this? She's going to hold you to that promise. It wasn't a promise. Takumi said that all on his own. He'll never stand up in court. I think it was the right decision, though. It was the only way to stop a fight from breaking out right here and then. That would have been fine with me, of course. Brother dearest, if you can't say anything nice, I'll see what I could do to calm Kurata down, but I don't know if it will do any good. Once she's fixated onto an idea like this, it's hard to talk her out of it. With one last apologetic look, Nozomi left to join her friends. So we're really doing this? I know we've got 8 days, but still. 8 days max, remember? If the invaders attack before then we take the L. Hey. We gotta get Shoma ready ASAP. That tomato head will be seeing stars before she know what hit her. Sounds like a tall order to me. Do you really think we could beat her, Shoma? Not really, no. Now I'm seeing stars. Whether it's 8 days or 100 years, I'll still just be as useless as ever. I'm not built for fighting. It must be some kind of defect. It's better if you don't expect anything from me. I'm afraid we don't have much of a choice. Maybe just think about it for today. I won't force you to do anything you don't want to, but you're the only one who can prevent a disaster here, Shoma. Like I said, think about it. Alright, I guess I can do that much. We decided to leave things at that for today. We went back to our rooms. By the time I noticed, it was already dark outside. Man, I have like a clog in my left nostril that's driving me nuts.
Soldiers, it's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
I never expected everything to come down to a duel between Shoma and Kurata. If he can win, great. I seriously doubt that's going to happen, though. And then there's that stuff about having us follow their orders. No, I can't get distracted by what-ifs. That'll only make things worse. Doing my best to shut down those troubling thoughts, I got into bed and forced myself to sleep. Bing bong.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine.
Okay, what if he says it really fast today?
Get ready for your 36th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
I thought he was going to say it like really fast because when he started, he was like, get ready for your... and I was like, oh, I got it. But now he slowed down.
Prepare to spend another... Be ready to give your...
Close enough. I wonder if Shoma's feeling any more motivated today. I better go to the cafeteria and check. Alright, Gaku, where are ya? I hate that they don't show up accurately on the map. That shit blows. Oh, hey, Takumi. You heading to the cafeteria? My jaw's still aching from that punch I took yesterday. I think I'll have ramen for breakfast. I can't handle anything too crunchy right now. Literally the worst part of the game? Yeah, I think so too. It's pretty rough. Huh? Shoma's not here? No, I told him to get him a while back, but he hasn't come back yet. Damn it. This ain't no time to be hiding in his room. Even if he does make up his mind to fight, he'll have to work it. He'll have to work. Talking is so hard. He'll have his work cut out for him. My whole face hurts just from where Kurata hit me. After waiting a little while longer, the two members of our group finally made an appearance. Come on, Shoma. Aito practically had to drag Shoma through the door. Even then, he kept his eyes on the floor, refusing to meet our gaze. Shoma was determined to stay in his room. He said he couldn't face all of us. Given the circumstances, I felt it was justified in bringing him in a little more forcefully than I usually would. It's too much trouble. My existence, I mean, it's caused nothing but trouble to all of you. I can't do anything right. If you rely on me for anything, it will only lead to your despair in the end. Brother, the Shoma fucking chapter. Oh. Is it me or does Shoma look more determined than before? Just a little, I mean. If we murdered the other team just before the time limit, we wouldn't by default. Just think about it, okay? Dude, my nose, like, being clogged is, like, fucking me up from, like, talking. Hold on. I'm gonna go blow my nose. I'll be right back. There we go. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully that helped. Camera? Oh, there we go. I was like, huh? If we murder the other team before the time limit, we win by default. Just think about it, okay? Oh, I need to be clicked on my game. People just don't change overnight. Old habits die hard. I should know. Shoma. I guess we should hear what Shoma has to say. So, like, some of the characters actually have, like, something, and then they're like, oh, talk to Shoma. Can't believe he's still saying shit like that. He needs to toughen up. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that. Shoma, have you thought any more about what we talked about yesterday? Oh, I also got a Dr. Pepper on top of, they probably did the same thing as you. Wait, what? They probably did the same thing as you because the characters are dying, so they have to make some sound the same. Wait, what does that mean? Oh, they're not dying. Yeah, so they're probably like, damn, we can't fucking write all this shit. Yes, I spent the whole evening giving some serious thought, and I've come to a conclusion. I really can't do it. A perennial underachiever like me has no business fighting a duel alone, and let alone trying to win it. Wow, you're wiping me out. What a surprise. Me too. Aw, sheesh, come on, man. Why you gotta be like that? Guess we've got no choice but to go with plan B then. Slaughter each other, get revived, rise and repeat. Or rinse and repeat, not rise and repeat. Shoma, you need to stop being so hard on yourself. Even if you just put in the effort, you'll see that you're not as nearly as weak as you think you are. And you don't have to do it alone. We'll all help you any way we can. I had such a hard time with these sentences. I think it's just like there's something with like the font that is like tripping me up. Yeah, Maybe I could get stronger with enough effort if I were a normal person. But I'm abnormal. No, subnormal. No, even giving me too much that's even giving me too much credit. At any rate, I'm not the kind of person who could change for the better. My uselessness is baked right into me in a cellular level. There's no overcoming something like that. Are you sure? I mean, I always thought my problem with throwing up meant that I was totally unsuited for fighting, but here I am. Our problems might seem similar at first glance, but mine's a lot more serious, more fundamental.
Hey, hit me.
What? Takamaru got to his feet and stomped over to where Shoma was standing.
Just hit me. See what happens.
Okay. Shoma reluctantly raised his arm, made a fist, and propelled himself towards Takamaru in an unenthusiastic, low-energy kind of way. What was that sound?
Alright, let's ignore how long it took you, plus the fact I barely felt a thing. The important thing is you did it. You threw a punch, and it connected. So what you gotta complain about?
Shoma! What the hell? A few minutes later. See what I mean now? I've been like this for as long as I can remember. The slightest sign of conflict in my body just shut downs. That's just Tsubasa vomiting, but not cute. True. It's like an extreme allergic reaction. Even a single punch is enough to set it off. My whole body itches, I get a headache, I break into a fever, and before I know it, I've passed out.
Hey!
Wow, you really weren't exaggerating when you said you couldn't fight even if you wanted to. I tried to tell you. This allergy to violence must be the reason Shoma's self-esteem is in the toilet, too. There's no wonder he feels like he's destined to fail in everything he does. Do you understand now? I'm completely defective. I'll never achieve anything. You should just give up on me. You can't do that. You're lined up to fight Kurata next week. There's no getting out of it.
It ain't just about you either. If they win, the rest of us will have to do whatever they say, too.
I wonder what they'll make us do. Maybe they'll make us their slaves and force us to wait upon their every whim, or humiliate us by treating us like animals, stripping us of any shred of human dignity. Arf! Ruff! Ruff! Awoo! Finally, a punishment that fits my skill set. I'm truly sorry for putting you all in this unfair position. There's nothing I could really do about it. You'd be better off forgetting about me and using this time to figure out a way to make peace with them. I'll get out of your way now so you won't have to be sick of the sight of me anymore. Feel free to call me if you feel like hitting someone to vent your frustrations. Mumbling even more self-deprecating comments than usual, Shoma scuttled away from the group and out of the cafeteria. That went about as well as expected.
Yeah, he showed as much fighting spirit as a salted slug.
What do we do now? I don't even want to think about what those guys will make us do when he loses. Ruff, ruff, arf, woof. Arr. A killing game would make all those little problems go away.
Is that the translation?
Isn't it strange, though? Whoever's in charge of all this must have known about Mr. Ginzaki's condition. Yeah. So why did they put him in this unit? Someone who can't fight has no place in a war zone like this. You shouldn't be the one making that point. No, you're right. They want to select someone who couldn't fight. Maybe they didn't want to maybe they didn't do any research on us? We could have just been chosen at random. Let's assume they did know about it, though. By that logic, Shoma's inclusion in the unit was deliberate. There has to be some special reason that he's here.
Huh?
Pupakaka Island?
Perhaps he has a hidden potential he doesn't know about. Something that makes him unique, even valuable. Valuable? Him? You're letting your imagination run with you, Mr. Otsuki. It probably was just an administrative error. Let's say you're right. Whatever this potential is, it's no good to us now. If Shoma isn't willing to work on whatever skill or talent he might be hiding, it's just gonna stay buried. What if we could get him to think about himself more positively? That might be the first step in helping him overcome his shortcomings. Guess it's just a matter of convincing him to look on the bright side. You're up, Takumi. Wait, what? Yeah, man. You're great at talking people around. The bar might be a little too high this time, though. Mr. Genzaki's lack of drive shows through on every aspect of his features. Even on a good day, he looks like a dead-eyed zombie. Right. Sionomi? I don't know what the fuck. May have been discredited a long time ago, but Shoma's the kind of specimen that could give it a resurgence. Physiognomy? I guess that sounds right. I don't know. What the hell is... Okay, that's what I'm talking about. What the hell is a girl like her saying a word like that for? Guys, quit being so mean. What do you say, Takumi? All right, I'll do it. It's pretty much our only hope anyway. I'm sure Shoma has something or someone back home that he wants to protect, just like the rest of us. Bruh, she would hella say that shit. Bruh, she was literally barking like a dog, reading porn, and only talking about killing shit. Maybe if I can remind him of that, he'll start to feel a little more motivated. That approach worked for me and Gaku. We'll just have to hope it works again. It's all up to you now, Mr. Sumino. Let us know if there's anything we can do to help. That's right. We're all in this together. Let's show those chumps what real teamwork looks like. Because she's just depressed and stays online all day long? I mean, that's like saying, like... That's like saying, like, someone like me, I'm depressed and I'm online all day. I'm not saying that shit. I'm also watching porn and talking about killing all the time. Sir, I'll even do it for minimum wage and no bonus. You want to get paid to help out? We've got 7 days at most. Depending on when the next attack happens, I may have even less time than that, though. I have to do whatever I can convince Shoma to be positive. Having decided on our plan for the week ahead, the meeting broke up and we all returned to our rooms. Aito said Shoma could have chosen to be in this unit for a reason. That may have potential none of us have recognized yet. But in order to find out what that is, I'm going to have to chip away at his deep-seated sense of self-loathing. Okay, I guess I'll start by trying to draw information out of him and see where that leads. I should do it soon. I can't take this time for granted. Alright, Gaku, or not Gaku, Shoma, you fucking... Huh? Something Shoma'd want? Yeah. What about a plushie? Lost the 50... Dude, I'm always getting mixed up. Huh? Plushie? I overheard him once mumbling about wanting a plushie to sleep with at night. He wanted a plushie? This seems like a promising lead. You're pretty good at sewing, right? Would you be willing to help me make a plushie for Shoma? What? Why would I make something for a guy? I mean, it would be used to persuade him to fight. Then you make it. I don't work for free. Here, I'll give you what you need to make it. You can thank me later. Gaku tossed some cloth and cotton at me before rushing out. So much for getting his help. Well, it's better than nothing. Alright, I gotta go to the Gift-O-Matic. Oh, I guess I should talk to everyone else first. I can't wait! You startled me. What do you mean you can't wait? I mean, how is this not just exciting? I wonder what humiliating punishment those other guys are planning for me. You think they're gonna make me act like a dog? It's not like we're definitely gonna lose. Shoma might pull off a huge upset. Please. Of course not. He's just going to forfeit. Just give it up and become a dog with me. We could lick their boots together. You know? I was just about to go look for a nice collar. How about you join me? I figure there has to be an abandoned pet shop around the residential area. That was some help. You don't know when to give up, do you, Mr. Sumino? You're still trying to force Mr. Ganzaki to fight?
Hey!
Of course I am. If Shoma doesn't fight Kurata, who knows what we might be forced to do. Yeah, but I doubt you'll get anywhere. Mr. Ganzaki is as non-confrontational as they come. I heard that even when the invaders destroyed his home in the Tokyo residential complex, he just ran away without fighting back. He didn't even check to see if his family was okay. He just ran away with his dog. You think a coward who wouldn't even fight for his family would fight us? For the record, I have no say. Even his family isn't a good enough reason to fight, in Shoma's eyes. Then what would he fight for?
Oh.
Something Shoma might want. I'd have to guess something dog-related. What the hell, Justin? Dog-related? He had a pet dog back in the Tokyo residential complex. A small Shiba Inu named Leo. Shoma had a dog. Actually, I think I remember him mentioning it too.
My only friend is my pet dog. He's the only one who ever talks to me.
Leo only took to Shoma, and they were always together. From the morning walks to sleeping in the same bed, those two were practically inseparable. So they were two peas in a pod. Shoma must have treated Leo like a brother. I'm sure he's sad being apart from someone so important to him. So I think he'd be delighted if you gave him something that reminded him of Leo. What could I give him though? Something with a Shiba Inu on it. Wait, I'm in the library already. Why don't I look for a book on dogs? This seems like a book Shoma would like. Picture book about Shiba Inus should be right up his alley. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Shoma. Plushie, he had a pet dog named Leo. I should get him a dog plushie. If I get him a plushie that looks like Leo, he's sure to open up. I searched through the Gift-O-Matic's recipe list for a dog plushie. Eventually... Woo! A Shiba Inu plushie. It's perfect. The materials I'll need are a picture of a dog, cloth, cotton, and a collar. I'm sure the dog picture book can be substituted for the picture. I already got a cloth, cotton from Gaku. That just leaves the collar. That's the only thing I don't have, but I have an idea of where to find one. Abandoned pet shop? Yes. Okay, I'll go search the residential area tomorrow for a dog collar. Ugh. Oh, it was daytime.
Time to rise and shine.
I didn't get the nightly announcement, you fucking game. How dare you? It's not like I skip it every time anyways. I just like to hear the ugh.
Get ready for your 37th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Day!
Prepare to spend another day enduring the be ready to give your
Okay, today I'm gonna find the dog collar. What we'll do from now on is every morning, I'm gonna put up a poll for left or right, and you'll have to guess what side the character's gonna be on. I can only take 3 people. Oh, I guess I should bring people who... BP and machines. He gives machines. Textiles and minerals. BP and plants up. So I guess those three. I guess it kind of sucks though, because that's like, this is like who I'm battling with. It'll be fine. I'll use them. I mean, I like all the moves. The only one I really don't like too much is Takemaru. I don't... Oh, wait, no. I got that U skill that he uses, and that one's pretty good. In order to pass through the Undying Flames, you'll need to have a firefighting level that corresponds to that space. By passing through the Undying Flames, you'll be able to access a new area. Yeah, some of them get better when they get other skills. Okay. Yeah, because Takemaru's skills right now, or, well, that U skill is, like, pretty good. But the other ones kind of sucked. They kind of sucked Pupu Kaka Island, I'm not gonna lie. I might as well grab those while I'm going down, right? You see shards of glass on the ground. Intact? This looks good. Find a small pond. The water is cloudy and you can't see the bottom. There seems to be something down there. Wade into the water sounds like a horrible idea.
Might as well take it.
Might as well kick it. Find an area with strange medicinal odor. Herbs and grasses with healing properties seem to thrive here. You might be able to use some of them. Ah, I got observation 15 or more.
Yes!
Let's do a battle. You know who'd actually be goated in these fights would be Nozomi. BRB bathroom? No worries.
Here we go!
Stay with me.
Let's freaking go! Let her rip!
Let's do this! All right! Here we go! I've got this! There! Got it!
I'm good whenever.
Let's go!
Not enough juice.
Takes more than that.
Takes more than that. Man, dude, I'm like super stuffy.
Say when. Ready when you are. Take this!
Full throttle! Knocked it out of the park!
Knocked it out of the park.
Watch out!
Pew, 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 pew.
Let's go! Hi-ya!
There we go. Barely lost any life.
I'll take that.
You found pudding. Takemaru wants to use it in a recipe. What should he make? Pudding burger, pudding curry, stop him. Best to eat pudding as is, though Takemaru looked disappointed. He enjoyed the pudding all the same. Oh man, I just stopped that man from getting some pudding. We could probably do another battle. Excuse me if that got caught on camera. That guy has 9 health.
Let's do this. Let her rip. Oh yeah.
I'm taking the wheel.
Did I not give her a better... I thought I gave her a skill that gave attack up.
Let's go.
I guess you didn't learn it. I thought...
This should do it.
Weird.
Let's do this. All right.
It's killing game time.
Let's go. Here.
Here!
Good to go. Yeah. Got it.
Ready when you are. Are you okay?
Nice. Let's do this. There. All right.
Let's give it to him.
Oh, so close to one turn.
Let's go. Locked and loaded.
And her ability only does 2.
Hauling ass. Full throttle.
Oh, do these replenish after battles? I mean, what would they do after? So, like, even after battles on the free roam? Oh.
Heads up. Can't slow me down.
Did I just... For some reason, I thought this area was bigger. La Mao.
I'm ready for whatever you got.
Oh my god, I picked the very wrong guy. I just wanted to use him is all.
Pull back.
I guess...
Good to go. Let's go. Gotcha.
Gotcha! Wait, was my voltage reset too?
We did it.
Wow! 1, 2, 3, 4. Find a neglected bronze statue of a dog. It seems to regard you with its baleful eyes. Pat its head. Aw, man. Oh, just getting to that just, like, owns your... I see, I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, dude, he's fucking dead. You find a small hole in a cavern wall. Could there be something on the other side? Oh man. Trip and fall while exploring some ruins. You end up in a basement. Look for the stairs. Okay.
Yes!
I mean, I forgot about them not coming back. See a small drone stuck up in a tree, you might be able to scrap it for parts. Perfect shot, you managed to recover the drone once it hit the ground. It was broken, but it seemed usable as crafting material.
I'll take that.
My inventory is almost full. Okay. I probably shouldn't have done that. I got actually baited by Justin.
I've got this. Say when.
I'm good whenever. It's killing game time. Hi-ya. Uh-oh, dead already. I'm taking the wheel. Shifting gears.
My turn. Here. Got it. Say when. There. All right. I've got this. Ha!
Leave it to me.
Let's go. Let's do this. Keep your guard up. Good to go. That's it. Say when. Got it. Good to go. My turn.
There we go.
That's it.
I'll take that. This looks like something good.
The dragon illustration. If I go back to that spot, I'm gonna try it. Okay, yeah, it doesn't do anything. Yes, I got the collar. Now I have everything I need. I should hurry back and craft that plushie. Hey, not bad. Woo! That looks like my sister's dog. My sister bought like a purebred Shiba Inu. It is the cutest fucking thing, but she spent so much money on it. Yes, the Shiba Inu plushie's done. I take the freshly made gift and head over to Shoma's immediately. He's a cute little guy. Did you come here to change my mind? Please give up trying to make me fight. I'm begging you. A loser like me has no chance against Kurata. I'm trash, garbage, a bottom-feeding cockroach. You're wrong to put your faith in someone like me. My kiddos told me to buy a cat so I wouldn't be lonely. Okay. I think cats are epic, though. You could get him and name him Morgana. What? You're giving this to me? I can't accept this. A plushie this cute doesn't deserve to be contaminated by a loser like me.
Huh?
Come on, don't be like that and just take it. Or do you not like it? No, I do like it. This puppy is awfully cute. I fell in love at first sight. That's exactly why I can't accept it. I plan to leave the school tonight. I can't subject this cutie to such a hard trek. What do you mean leave the school? You can't even use your Hemoanima yet. The invaders will kill you. Yes, it's my way of apologizing. I believe my death will allow Kurata's anger to subside. I mean, if you're willing to die anyway, why not just try fighting her? If you fight like hell, you might even be able to beat her. Shoma silently started packing his things. He's seriously going to leave the school. No, I can't let him go. I need to get this self-destructive Shoma to start believing in himself. I need to persuade him to stay and fight. All right, after this, we're gonna call the stream, but we'll finish this out. Please give up trying to make me fight. I was born a loser, a cockroach who can't even fight.
You saw what happened to me? I passed out just by lightly tapping someone.
You can do it!
I knew what would happen if I fought Kurata. I will make it up to her with my death, so if we can just forget about the fight.
Huh? So I will just die here. You can turn my body into minced meat and scatter me around the campus. Even human garbage like me can hopefully manage to fertilize the dirt. No, Shoma retreated back into a shell. I can't give him the chance to feel negative. I have to blast him with a constant barrage of positivity. B-gaming, son of a bitch!
You saw what happened. I passed out just by
Don't worry. You can do it.
I can't do anything. The only thing I can just about manage to do is make poop. It's almost laughable how human garbage like me can produce poop every day. I'm like a walking fertilizer factory. I'm a worthless human being, a pollutant who contaminates everyone around him just by existing.
We can do our best together.
It wouldn't matter. Some things are impossible to overcome. I'm incompetent and worthless with zero potential. No amount of effort will change that, which is why I've given up on trying. You think I can go out there and fight with everyone's fate in my hands? Oh, please don't count on me for anything. I'm begging you. Please, just...
I'll never stop believing in you.
Please stop, Takumi! Why won't you just let me go? Give up on getting me to fight Kurata. Actually, just give up on me as a human being.
There's nothing more painful to me than having someone believe in me.
Why do you hate it that much? It's not necessarily a bad thing, right? That's because you're not constantly letting people down. Bottom feeders like me only know how to fall short of expectations. I'm scared of disappointing people. If I'm just going to disappoint people who believe in me, then I'd rather die before I get the chance. I'm like doing like a Shaggy voice. I see. It's not that Shoma doesn't want to fight. He's scared of disappointing people. But why does he feel that way to this degree? Maybe he has some trauma related to disappointing people. Shoma, I'm here for you if you want to talk about it. Why are you so scared of letting people down?
My parents were part of the elite, unlike me. A doctor and a lawyer. But
Damn, this is just Rex, actually.
I didn't inherit their excellent genetics. I'm stupid. I'm unathletic. I have no friends. I'm ugly. Plus, I pass out when I come into conflict with anyone.
This is
All
Rex.
my parents, teachers, and relatives who were hoping for my potential to manifest started to give up on me. They would say I was stupid for believing in him, without giving a single thought to how hurtful their words were. That's when I realized that I'm better off running away from their expectations. If nobody expects anything of me, then I can't disappoint them.
Ba-boo!
There are some expectations you should never run away from.
Expectations I should never run away from? Could you give me an example? It's just hard for me to imagine as someone who's continued to run away from every sort of expectation.
You can't run away from Leo's faith in you.
What? How do you know about Leo? Aito told me you had a dog named Leo. You were close, weren't you? You slept in the same bed every night. Yes, Leo couldn't sleep unless I slept with him. So I went to bed every night hugging him in my arms. Shoma hugged the plushie I gave him. He might be trying to remember how Leo felt in his arms. Right, now, Leo could be suffering from sleepless nights out in the cold, thinking you'd never come back. Out in the cold? Oh, right, Leo doesn't have a home. Because the invaders destroyed it. He started to tremble as he squeezed the plushie tighter. He's starting to remember. That feeling that someone important to him is in danger. Where could Leo be now? He must be waiting for me. Shoma, I understand how you want to run away from people's expectations. It's scary to disappoint people. But there are some expectations that you should never run away from. If you even ignore the expectations of the people who matter to you, then you really are useless. Stop saying that you'll make up for it with your death and step up to the challenge. Do right by Leo, your faithful companion who's waiting for your return. You're right. I can't die here. I'm sure Leo is out there somewhere waiting for me to come back. I have to survive these 100 days, whatever it might take. In order to make that happen, I have to stop being scared and fight. You finally made up your mind to join us? You've got to tell everyone. They'll be so happy to hear it. I took Shoma by the hand and tried to lead him out of the room, but... that is Rex. Shoma? He didn't budge. He just stood there trembling. How am I supposed to beat Kurata? I can't even imagine winning this match no matter how much I try. All I could do is picture her pummeling me into humiliating defeat. Maybe I should just do it in the Rex voice. Now that he's finally contemplating fighting for the first time, he has to confront his fear of losing. What can I do to beat Kurata? Even if I lose, all of you will be subjected to their awful requests. I can't just ask Shoma to fight with a 0 chance of winning. I've come this far. I need to calm him down and help him overcome his fear of losing.
How am I supposed to beat Kurata? She was born a winner. The difference between us is like night and bird poop. To be honest, I don't think I can possibly beat her. I know that if I lose, all of you will be subjected to their awful requests.
I wonder if it's okay you lose is the...
What can I do? Do I have any chance of beating her?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna think.
It's okay if you lose.
What do you mean it's okay? I mean, of course I'd rather you win, but even if you lost, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Kurata is a pretty strong opponent for your first fight, after all. That doesn't make it okay for me to lose. If I lose, you all will be subjected to an awful punishment. And we accept that. We're all in this together, so we share the risk. And I'm sure she's not gonna kill us over this. But then what's even the point of me fighting? The point is for you to rise to the challenge. That'd be a huge step forward for you, right? Once you get this experience under your belt, you'll be able to do it again.
Why are you so nice to me?
I'm not being nice. I just have faith in you. Even if you lose here, or countless times in the future, I have faith that one day you'll come out on top. Having faith is about how long you continue to believe in someone. Even if you lose, I'll never be disappointed in you. I'll continue to believe in you. So I don't want you to worry about the outcome. If you continue fighting through the losses without giving up, you're going to find your own way of fighting eventually. I guarantee it.
That was pretty cute. My own way of fighting? What could a measly worm like me possibly do apart from flop around and get in the way? Honestly, I can't imagine even ever finding someone that makes me actually feel useful. But even so, maybe I can try. Maybe I can put in the effort to figure it out. That's all I'm asking for. Even trying is an important step forward. All right. I may be trash, but I'll do my best to be my own trashy way. Or I'll do my best in my own trashy way. His sense of self-worth is still just as low as ever, but it sounds like he's started to think more positively. Let's go, Shoma. Woohoo! All we had to do was about bring up your dog that's probably dying. All right, we'll save right there, and we should be good to go for the next stream on Thursday. What do you mean, bruh? It's time, man. It's time. Oh, you meant the dog comment? Yeah. Shoma's still whack, but we'll see. We'll see if he turns it around. Hopefully he'll stop being so whack. So, that was a pretty cute little moment, though. The faith thing and believing in him, that was pretty cute. I like that. But yeah, we'll be back on Thursday. And no spoilers, Justin, you hear me? Alright, see ya. Thanks for watching.